All right, ready to this? Let's
Here
do it.
comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. There he
Is hello everybody and welcome back. This is your one and only chicken salad here with, I believe, Clive Barker's Undying. That's what we're going to be trying to play today. It's an old game. Maybe so that I should do retro. Isn't there retro games? Is an option? I thought there was. Yes, like retro's not here. Oh damn, there's a lot of people playing retro. What's considered retro though? That's the thing. Anyways, hello everybody and welcome back. This is your one and only chicken salad here with some more horror games. Spooky months meet spooky games. Wow, Final Fantasy VIII is considered retro? No way. There's so many people on retro. Unbelievable. That's only one person. Okay. Maybe I'll do retro. Probably the way to go. Okay. But anyway, hello everybody and welcome back. This is your one and only chicken salad here with some more horror games. We are going to be making ourselves a horror avatar because I think we're going to play this because I played this game a long time ago and I remember it being one of the games I played as a child and I don't remember much of it. All I remember was shooting and dying. That's all I remember. So, in light of all that, sort by date please. I don't know why it keeps going by name. Does this still work? Perfect, that still works. Alright, that works. I'm going to need to create something like this. So what I need to do, I need to bring this up. And then I'm going to need to create another layer. New layer. So this one's going to be called so hitties. This one's going to be called Clive Barker's Undying. Boom. This one's going to go all the way up top. And we're just going to be drawing all of it. This one. Oh, did the blink and everything on this one. Maybe this is the one I should be doing it on. Oof, maybe I did it wrong. Maybe instead of this, well, no, I need this. Can we like copy all this? How do we copy all this? Although it's do one by one. Can't even copy this. Paste. Anchor layer. That's not what I wanted to do. New visible. Anchor layer. New layer. Okay. Write it down. Paste. Anchor. Why do I have to do it like that though? That's annoying. Regardless, if that is how it's done, then that's how it's done. New layer. Paste. Anchor layer. Look where it's gone. That is not where I want it to be. Is that correct? Yep. Seems to be correct. Copy. Paste. Oops, undo. New layer. Paste. I'll probably remove it first. And then anchor layer. Perfect. Okay, so we got all that. Okay, so that means we can delete this one. Goodbye. Discard changes. Save this one. I don't even know what this one's under, but it doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick drawing of this handsome fella right into this. I figured that if we're going to do any long form content, we should probably do that. And the other thing I should probably remove is that, because it is not Sunday. You know, growing pains. You know, we're gonna muck around a bit before we actually get to the good stuff. You know. So please forgive me if I do make any horrible mistakes. Can I duplicate? Yes, I can. Duplicate. Where is it? And duplicate. We don't need that one actually. Remove, delete layer. Now that we got the layer that we want, the rest is generally just moot. We're just going to be modifying this. So we can do that. Okay, so now we anchor the rest because it doesn't need to move. And we're going to be modifying this. Okay, cool. So what we want to do, oh, we also want to do the blink one as well, right? Blink is just those three. Might want to duplicate it there. I want the blink animation as well. Get the we don't get the erase tool. We just get this tool instead, and all we're doing, creating a line like that. I guess we can put one down like that. There we go. And that's blink. Okay. And then we'll duplicate that as well. And we'll just drag it down here. Now we just rename these real quickly. Edit space attribute. This is blink. Head. Lettuce. Ball. The next time we need to fix anything, those are the areas that we fix. And then we can modify as we see fit. With that in mind, this is a Clive Barker one. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to, that's the blink version. Really don't need the blink version right now. I'm going to try to get this scraggly fella in. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really hating this Google search. This new PNG nonsense that's happening. I don't know what's going on. Man, we need like a better, well, I guess it's a better quality. We'll see if we can use this one instead. Keep. Oof. Yeah, this one's huge. I need to resize. Can we? Let's select all. Can we resize? View. Zoom. Image. Transform. Nope. Mode. RGB is good. Scale image. Reset. Scale. Didn't work. Well, I guess we only really need this bit for now. We can always come back to it. So he seems to have a overflow hair and some scars. So we'll probably keep the hair. With the head, we just have a we just get the proper tool. I think it's probably like a bit more brownish. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna try to see if we can copy that. Something like that. Because his head of hair, it kind of starts like kind of like a bit hard to do. And he's got strands that just come out. Like that. And then all we're going to do from here is we're going to now inject the brown. First we need an ink dropper, which is O, in case anyone's wondering. Probably want like a lighter brown. That's fine. We'll work with this. Okay, so we've got some hair going. I probably want to put more white here, honestly, so we'll probably do something like that. And then we'll redo the dropper. And so redo. Because his head doesn't really do that. It's more like this. Cool. Now all we're going to do is get the darker tool. That. Redo the lines. And then we get the darker tool again. Redo the lines. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now the reason why this doesn't really work is because he's got more of a clearer scope, like up here. We might just do something like that. And then we need the scar. Scar skin tone, so we get dropper. A nice skin tone color. Boom. Bang, bam, boom, ba, beep. That, and we're gonna get some darker colors. Just gonna go down like so. Beep, bop, boop, beep, boop, bop, bop. Done. I feel like we probably need to darken that a bit more. Let's get kind of those darker eyes. We are gonna go for the scar, which is just a shadow essentially. And then we're going to draw that. It's not looking that great, so we're going to select all. We're going to go to image mode RGB. Sure. The scar extends to forehead, so that's fine as far as it goes. Now we need the mustache. Mustache, probably want to go for a bit of a darker color. And from what I can gather, what it kind of looks like to me, if I were to do this, he's got the top part, so assuming that's the nose, so he's got the stash. Yeah, I think the stash is might be a problem. He's got sideburns as well, so it probably comes around. I don't know if it's sideburns or if it's just. You can do like this. So we got the basic outline, and then what we do is we get it a bit lighter. And all we're doing is covering this the spots. Like so. Then I'm gonna go back to this dropper, grab the skin tone again. Might want to just clean it up a little. So this is one of the hard bits. Like you want to kind of get the scraggliness of it, but at the same time you don't want to overdo it. Dropper, we'll grab that again. Might do a different shade. Sometimes you just gotta experiment, you know. So the stash goes down. I think that's the problem. When I say problem, it's more my problem than anything else. The stash goes down. And then he has the beard, so we need to make it more angular. Exactly what we're going to do. Just by doing that, you made it more angular. Very cool, very cool, very cool. It's got multi-tones as you would. So we're going to give him some multi-tones as well. That's a bit too peachy. What we're going to do instead is we're going to maybe lighten it up a little bit. Yep, lighten up even more. Yeah, so maybe even a tad more than that. Looks a bit better. I'm going to give him some underskin color tones. Seems to be having it around his eyes. That makes him look a little diseased. I'm not going to do that. Quick look again. Nose bridge. What it looks like. Again, looks more diseased than anything, so I'll leave it as it is. Maybe just on the bridge of his nose. Give him a bit of that definition. We might also get the stopper. Let's get the lips going. Too pastelish, a bit lighter. Yep, that's a bit better. We might make it more angular. So what I'm looking for is probably like something like this. So right now I'm just kind of like experimenting what's going to be working best. Yeah, good enough. Probably want to do stopper again. Probably get the cheeks. Again, it really doesn't work because of how light the color of the skin is. Maybe that's the problem. We need to get more of like the skin tonal color. Oh, it just looks like he's freaky. That's a bit better. Now we can go a bit darker. Shadow going. Just with the scarring as well, just to kind of emphasize that. Okay, looking a little bit better, honestly. Probably want that a little bit more lighter. And then a bit more of that angle as well. And then the cheek blush that we got now are a bit too pinkish for my taste, so I'm going to lighten it up a little bit. Same with the lips. Then we can darken it a bit. There we go. Looks a bit better, don't you think? You can also do that if I really wanted to. Okay, that's done. So we're gonna need the shirt. Let's go back to this. We got the flowing hair. Do we have the flowing hair? Well, we kind of got the flowing hair. Now we need the necklace and the shirt. So we got the lapel. This one's a bit more trickier. But basically, it's an open shirt, so we kind of want to do something like this. Like I said, open shirt design, so maybe even lower than that. So, because you want to kind of get the angle of this. That's your angle, and then down like that. So you got the rough outline. And then we just get the stopper tool, collect. So it's more of a cream color. Like so. Slightly darker. Boom, like so. Now we got the shirt design. What we want to do is give it a bit more. Give it a little bit more pizzazz, you know. It's got the straps, shoulder straps going. Got the thing here. So we don't have to go too crazy. I wouldn't mind putting shoulder straps as well. Shoulder straps is more of a. Oh, it's a bit too dark, so we're gonna need to get like a brown. All we're doing is shoulder straps. I think goes well like this. Like that. Shoulder straps. The problem is shoulder straps are thin, right? So you don't want to make it too fat. Something like that is good. And then you just need to make it a bit lighter to fill the rest of the components. You can also make it a little bit lighter than that. Give it a bit of depth. Just a tad. And the backstroke can be like dark as, it's fine. We kind of got that outline going. It looks a bit nice there. You're starting to see it pop out a little bit. We are then going to go back to the cream white t-shirt. We're going to again go maybe a bit more darker. And this is where we start injecting a bit more of that some shadows. Also the creases, you know. We get them creases in as well. And it gives it a bit more of that bit more depth is essentially what you're looking for there. So the necklace component, since it's coming out from here, what we're going to do is we're going to just put a colored strap and then straight up the green amulet. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the green amulet component, so probably like that kind of darker green. We're just going to just draw a, okay, it's too dark of a green, so we're going to try to get something a bit like that. And quite literally it's just going to be like that. Like that. That's literally it. And then we're going to get shimmering colors. So we can actually just do this ourselves. Get a bit of light like this. So because it's a jewel, it shines more internally. And there might be a few like that. And then we're going to get even lighter colors populate inside. Something like that. A bit of that glimmer. And then we just need the rope, which we'll color it probably like another brown. Like that. And that just kind of gives it its shape. You might also want to give it a bit of a darker tinge. Need the ropes. That kind of gives it a bit more of that. The problem is probably because it is a bit larger than expected. We can probably look into just dismantling a few of the pieces, like so. And giving it a bit more of that shape. But because the shape is a bit odd, I might just add like one more. Something like that. Okay, so you can start to slowly see it coming through. You can probably put this guy down here for a bit. Okay, so we'll just get the cream color, transfer it across onto the salad like that. And for the darkness, and then to give it a little bit more depth, put something a little bit lighter. Just kind of gives us something, you know. And then we got the pants that we need to worry about. Like a brown. Also got a belt. Okay, so this is where it gets a bit more trickier. But all we do is just get the dropper again. In terms of the pants, the dropper, I already got the dropper, sorry. We can just do that. That's the kind of brown that they want. We want a bit more darker hues. Boom, boom. And we can leave it at that, you know, honestly. This, probably pretty good, right? Pretty good. But it can be better. So we're going to try to make it better. We're going to try to recreate the belt up here. What we want to do is get this pretty dark, and basically this top half is going to be the belt. Probably wondering, it's light to dark. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do color light like so. We're going to go boop. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then all we're going to do is go back to the dropper, grab that, and what we're going to do is we're going to draw essentially the belt. We'll hit the thinger tool, fill tool, like so. I think the belt's a bit too big, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the dropper again, and we're just going to go on a line, just clear it up. Something like that. Let's have a look. It's a standard belt loop. We don't need to think of anything fancy, really. Just need to do something like that. Boom. And then the rest is just probably a slightly darker or lighter shade. So I will be doing this just so I can compare. There is something here. Oops. Actually here to here. Yep. The component here I need to correct. Okay, so we got the belt, we got the buckle. The buckle looks pretty lame, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a bit of pizzazz, like that, and then it's just different shadings of colors from here on out. Probably want to do something like this. And then stopper. That, and even just probably like something like that. Just kind of give it that bit of that angle. You can start to see it pop out a bit more. We've got the creases and all that stuff. That's great and all. Compass we can potentially put. Got a bag. I think too much is not worth doing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give it some creases. Like so. And we're done. I do want to add the bag though. The bag seems pretty cool. We got another belt going on. I don't know why he has 2 belts there. I'll hold the gun, I guess. Gun loop. I think having the compass is a clutch thing to have. Let's put the compass. The compass color scheme. We probably want to do something like like a brown as well, but like a beigey brown. Oh, let's see. It's roughly around here. The challenge is giving it that definition. I'm gonna give it that glint. And then we want to give it that dark. And there's his compass, his miniature compass. Cool. Okay. And with that, that's done. Control Shift E. Oh lord, that took like a solid 35 minutes. This is Chicken Salad logo. Clive Barker's Undying CPU. Export. Just export as it is. So because we got that, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to select, lock these others ones. I'm going to try to select this one, copy, and go here, paste on top, anchor layer, and then we're going to get the skin color, like so, and we're going to just basically paint over like so. The stopper for the colors. Also going to give it like a bit more, bit more depth as well. I think I did too much there actually. Why does that not look correct? Because I overdid it. Okay. So what I'm going to need to do is this and this. And then I need a bit more. Now that's correct. I don't know what it is, but it looks off. I'll do like this. Yeah, that looks alright. And then that is with this on. Control Shift E. Blink. Export. Export now. And now comes the fun bit, which is the open mouth one. So what we need to do is we need to duplicate this one. Boom. And then we just need to go that. And then we just need to match that. Which is rectangle tool. Now let's block close. It's literally just this. Copy. Clive Barker's Undying. We unlock that. Paste. New layer. See layer. Why can't I see anything? Oh, it's because I locked it. I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. Unlock. Copy. Close. Open. Oh. Okay, so we're on this layer. Open. Yep. I'm gonna copy this. Yes, I'm gonna close. Yep, good. And then close. Paste. Fantastic. We need to recreate that here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna probably should create like a layer where there's no mouth. That way I can just paste the mouths in as we go. But that's a future problem. Let's do this now. I get this color. Then we're just gonna replace the colors as such. We got the skin tone, which so Continue layer. Paste the layer. Awesome. And then we just need one of these. Cool. And all we're going to do is we're just going to hit this and hit delete. Well, before they do that, actually, duplicate layer and then unlock that and then delete that file, edit, delete. Why is this not working? Ah, it is working. I just did it to the wrong one. And then we open this one. And then we open these two. That's open mouth, Control Shift E. Open mouth. Alright, open. Yes, export it as is. And then what we need to do is we need to close. We need the not that one. And we need this one duplicated. Eyes closed. We're going to grab the tool again. We're going to hit delete. Clear. And then we're going to add the mouth. That, Control Shift D. Export file, save. Cool. Finally done. Yeah, discard that. That should be done. Okay, so technically, if I did this correctly, and knowing me, I may not have done this correctly. We're now going to change each one. So so we're gonna load this one. So you can see we got one of each. I don't know why this is still there. Delete that, delete that. Create state. How many states can I create? Oh my lord. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Maybe this is what I should do. I'm gonna add another one here. State 3. Shit, I don't know where I saved it. God damn it. I saved it. No, I think I saved it in. Apologies, please bear with me. If I was me, where would I save it? I'll save it in projects, logo. Please tell me I didn't save it in it. Can I please view this? Swap by date modified. There it is. Okay, so closed mouth image. Open. Fantastic. Change image. Closed mouth open. This is eyes closed. And this is eyes closed, mouth open. Okay, so technically, okay, that looks bad actually. I just realized we need to reopen the GIMP again. It's trial and error, trial and error. File, open recent. Okay, so the problem is not the pasted layer, the undying bit. So this bit needs to be either brown or clear. I'm gonna say clear. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Clear. So Control Shift E. This one is gonna be open mouth, eyes closed. Export. Yes, replace it, please. And then we can close that one. Control Shift E. Okay, now it should be done. Cancel. Save. Close that. Okay, so now technically, change. This is open eyes, open mouth. Technically, yep, that's gone. And there's closed mouth, open mouth. Closed eyes, open mouth. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that worked. No, this doesn't work. I just realized. Never mind, I can delete that. Save this as. These two, yes, replace it. And then I'm gonna need to delete all these. I have to replace it myself. PNG2. Might just replace that now. Projects, logo. Let's grab these. Put them here. Open eyes closed. Open eyes, mouth, eyes closed. Open mouth. Okay, cool. And then I can do the same one, but this is oh my god, that goes all over the shop. There it is. Oh my lord, that's too much. Okay, I mean that's when I get nervous. My lord, look at that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. If go even more crazy. I feel like that's too crazy. Maybe something like that. I think the small movements fine. Like small movements. This one seems to just go up and down. Which I think I prefer it like this. Maybe even like this. Maybe that's too much. Maybe something like this. Yeah, maybe like that works well. And the second one, we'll do it a bit more frantic. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I guess as long as it works, should be fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Leave it at that. And then we'll save this one. Alright. Okay, so that took some time, but at least it's done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Now, we'll finally get to playing the game. So apologies ahead of time. But now we get to play the game. So, we're going to be playing Clive Barker's Undying right now. Oh my lord. And it crashed. Oh my lord. You guys can see the screen, it's tiny. Video. Can we go higher than that? Is that really the highest it can go? Ugh. Can we go 632 at least? No, it can't. It can't go 32-bit. Won't let me. Maybe change drivers? No, it can't. You can't even change drivers. Okay, apologies again. A lot more troubleshooting. I guess we gotta play it like the old school. How should I say? Old school graphics. Oh, advanced. Skin detail, desired FPS, fucking 60 frames, mate. Quality 10. Shadow decal, okay. Now can I do 2-bit? Nope, it's not gonna let me. Okay, well, we tried. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to game capture. We're gonna have to play it like this. Oh my god, changed my desktop as well. Disgusting. Okay, maybe I want to put something in the background. Shall I find something? Maybe I can find something. Do something like that, and then for the background picture, image PNG. What is that? Oh, it's over there. Can I also copy this? Oh, maybe I can do that instead. Oh geez, I thought I saved this. I mean, I could do that actually, it's not a bad idea. What I could do is I could open this like that. And then I go to the game capture. Oops. And then I can just... Oh, it's because it's locked. Okay, here we go. Oops. Oh my lord. It stops crashing for 1 second, please. Okay, cool. What I could do is I can move it to the side like that. And then I'll get the background. Unlock the background for a moment. I guess I could do it like this. I mean, does that work? It looks a bit ugly, but it could work. Yeah, no, it looks too ugly. I think I'll prefer if I could like put something on the sides. You know, if I could like somehow find a border. I guess we're just doing troubleshooting. I do apologize again. We'll just be doing troubleshooting for the time being. Oh, that's so much better. Heck yes. Okay. Okay. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it, folks. Amazing. Amazing. I'd rather like edit it so we can get the borders right, but this will be fine for now. This will be fine for now. Okay. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay. I'm just gonna check the controls. Fire. Weapon select is delete. Ah, E. Okay, thank goodness. Right. It's R. Alt. Caps lock. Was the... Was it advanced? Voice mouse auto select? No. Auto switch weapon? Yes. Spring mount, decal mouse. Okay. Is that really it? Oh, okay, okay. Spellfire. Was the, you know, turning needed shift? Duck is shift? No, C. Okay, thank goodness. Jump is control? No. Hold up. Duck should be control. Jump is space. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Sneak toggle K. How about we do sneak as in C? Previous inventory. Left right bracket. Use inventory Q. Mouse wheel. Quick save F6. Nice. I think it should be F5. Why is it not F6? Don't look at all those. Why is it F6? No, hold on. F5. F6. That makes more sense to me. Crosshair. I do like my crosshairs to be like very... animals, that's pretty cool. Very pretty much on the, yeah, like I like the dot. I don't like it like too extravagant. I will do the dot. I like the dot. Okay. Audio wise, Voiceover, ambient sound effects. Sound effects we might drop it a tad. High quality sound, enable 3D hardware, sure. Okay. Load save. There's nothing because pretty much how we're gonna start. I think that's everything. Oh my god, I just realized there's like this line right here. Okay, enough dilly-daddling around. I'm kind of excited, I hope you guys are as well. This is a game from my childhood era. I never finished it. So this is gonna be a good one for me. Hopefully it brings me lots of joy. Otherwise I'm gonna be very, very disappointed. But without any further ado, let us begin. Oh my lord. Shit. How do they want us to play it? We'll do medium? Easy? Nightmare. Okay, I'm gonna Google this. Apologies. I'm just gonna Google this real quickly. I need to know how the devs want me to play this. I mean, I can play it any way I want. I mean, if you guys have a certain way you want me to play it, let me know as well. Someone said Clive Barker's Undying is too hard for me. Okay, here we go. Difficulties. Okay, so easy, medium, nightmare, damage levels, energy, health, and volume. Okay, so even on easy difficulties, it's hard because it's not easy difficulty compared to now. Seems like everyone's just playing easy difficulty. Man, people are doing speedruns on this game. Okay. Okay, looking at it, we're gonna go easy.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. The more I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made the fighting ranks. The Trasanti were the biggest pains. Who commanding officer.
Go back to audio. Maybe we don't enable that. We're gonna go new game again. Try it again.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, People all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and look into it with no real power.
Again. Maybe I'm thinking it might be because is there a default? Let's say 60 plus. Maybe we'll do like we'll go back to 30 maybe. Alright, let's try it again. Fingers crossed, that's what it was.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and look into it with no real power. Till the Great War started, the more I saw, I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boy.
Are you fucking kidding me, mate? Okay, I'm gonna need to investigate this. Apologies, all we're doing is troubleshooting at this point. I think we may need to run it lower. Looks like a lot of people are having crackling sound issues. Oh, I might need to run in a compatibility mode, maybe? Alright, sorry guys, we're gonna have to... It seems like no one else seems to have this issue but me. I can't seem to find the solution right now. We're gonna quit. And then we're gonna try to see what we can do. Fix this. We're gonna... Properties... Compatibility... Ability mode 4. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, we're gonna go video advanced. We're gonna go put it back up to like 60. Fingers crossed this fixed it.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and look into
You man, what is going on? I can't play this. I've got to see who anyone else has that problem. Oh shit, this sucks. Spent all the entire time just troubleshooting at this point. There it is. Somebody has an issue. Running Windows 2000. Okay, let's see if that works. Properties. Which one's Windows 2000? I don't even know which one that. It's not XP, is it? Oh, great, now it's acting funny. Okay. So we just gotta find a compatibility mode that works, right? Maybe we can do Vista. And we'll try again. I wonder if I'm gonna have all these issues with all the other older games. I hope not.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition in its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. I fled from Ireland and paid me Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. The more I saw, I joined a special unit whose job it was.
What's going on? Oh my god, the sensitivity is ridiculous. Okay. Advanced. Maybe drop it a bit. Quality 5 maybe? Oh my god, we're gonna keep doing this until we find it, right?
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its
Maybe
many
run as admin.
manifestations.
Maybe that'll
Even
help.
though it was me
I
who
actually have no
chose
idea
to
what I'm doing.
debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the
You're gonna
man
be hearing
with
this
endless occult
over and
knowledge.
over again.
Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. I fled from Ireland and paid me Paris and London with no real purpose.
What is going on here? I don't think it's that. I don't think that's the issue. I don't think this is the issue either. The game runs fine. It's just that intro audio bit. Okay, so maybe we'll run a compatibility. Yeah, maybe it can find it for me. That's not a compatibility thingy, that's some fucking AI nonsense. Oh, you did not have my consent. Okay, I'm gonna have to find. We'll try this one. Yep. We're gonna keep trying until we find it. Oh, now it's not being captured.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many
I'm
manifestations.
tired of seeing this bloody cutscene.
Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London. Look into it.
Why is it doing that? It's still doing it. Um, Let's run it as admin. Maybe that'll fix it. But everything's lagging right now. Alright, let's go to 95. Fingers crossed this works. There's like the... And if it works on 95, great. If it doesn't, we'll do a compatibility mode. Oh, not compatible, we'll run it as admin. But that's crazy. Much effort I gotta put in just to get into this. Love how you touch it, it all burns out.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose until the Great War started. The more I saw, I joined a special I believed job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made up the fighting human terms. The Trasanti were the biggest pain. My skin crawl. New commanding officer, Jeremiah Cover, ambushed our unit in the hunt. They came streaming out of the...
Fucking ridiculous, mate. There is... says it starts fine on a Win 10 system. Man, maybe I can't believe I'm having so much issues. One, this is admin. Not reduced. Legacy. Okay, so high frame rate and dual core processors issue. Okay, what about another one? Nope. Okay. We're gonna try. Okay, so I'm gonna need to open up my NVIDIA. Oops. Oh man, so much I have to do just to get this bloody thing working. Okay, so it's on now. Auto, allow, texture filtering, cache default, multi-scene, G-Sync, max frame rate 60. Yeah, max frame rate 60, that's good. Okay, cool. Everything is on. I'm now gonna open the game once more. Control delete. Task manager. Not there.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations.
Wait, did I fix it?
Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believe there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that make my skin crawl. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made up the fighting ranks. The Trasanti were the biggest pains. New commanding officer, Jeremiah Covenant, led our unit.
Okay, I don't know why.
We were ambushed. They came streaming out of the woods, waving swords and howling like banshees. I saw their leader holding a strange stone over his head. yelling weird words in a strange... And just when I was gonna pull the trigger, he glared right at me. A bright green flash came from his hand, and it bowled me over as my gun went...
So I'm just gonna... Okay, so that works well. Oh my god. Oh, aiming is gonna be a bitch in this. Oh, aiming is definitely gonna be a bitch. Okay, we'll try one more time. I've disabled everything else. Please, for the love of God, work.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believed there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that make my skin crawl. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special...
Like, I don't understand, like... Let's go to video. To advanced. We need to put it like mid. Is that what we gotta do? Like, why is it lag there?
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believed there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that make my skin crawl. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined...
Time. No good reason. Everything high. I'm gonna try to run this non-compatibility mode. Properties. Don't run in compatibility mode, but run as admin and see if there is a difference. Oh, annoying. Today's just like a troubleshooting day, eh? Gonna get...
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believed there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that make me skin crawl. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made up the fighting ranks. The Tresanti were the biggest pains. The commanding officer, Jeremiah Cole, led our unit on the hunt for their camp. We were ambushed. They came streaming out of the woods, waving swords and howling like banshees. I saw their leader holding a strange stone over his head, yelling weird words in a strange tongue. And just when he was gonna pull the trigger, he glared right at me. A bright green flash came from his hand, and it bowled me over as my gun went off. I woke up in a hospital bed with severe burns. They told me Jeremiah and the unit had gone on without me, but he'd given me the shaman stone to keep. I hadn't given any of this much thought until I came back here to find this letter that Jeremiah wrote me almost 6 months ago, asking me to come back to Ireland and help him out. This is not something I'm dying to do, for it may mean the death of me. He saved my life though, so I owe it to him. Just hope it's not too late.
Okay, we're in the game. F3. Okay. Remembrances. Okay. Okay, curses there too. Each time my past fades from memory, fate has a terrible habit of reawakening me. Most often, the unpleasant name of Otto Kaisinger is the vehicle of remembrance. But not today. My old friend and commanding officer in the Great War, Jeremiah Covenant, has sent word. It has been years since I have heard from him. His letter came whilst I was away, sitting unopened for nearly 6 months. My joy at reading his name was quickly replaced by sorrow, then by fear. Jeremiah has fallen ill and requires my assistance at his estate in Ireland. I have not set foot on Irish soil since poor Gwendolyn's death, and I did not think anything could make me return. Could I have been responsible for her death? Being legally exiled from my homeland was painful, but nothing in comparison to my memories. How did she end up on the floor? How could so much blood come without a sound? How was that knife in my hand, and why was Kaisinger suddenly nowhere to be found? But Jeremiah saved my life, and I cannot deny any request he would make. The necessity of my presence is somewhat vague, as his letter at times was incoherent. He speaks of his sickness as a family illness no medicine can cure. Regardless, I will go to my friend. I have booked passage on a stream in a... I have booked a passage... I need to do a bloody compatibility test with my mouth at this point. I have booked a passage on a stream... Oh my god. I have booked a passage on my... I have booked a passage on a stream... It's not stream, it's Steam, please. I have booked a passage on a steam liner leaving tomorrow, arriving in 4 days' time. I hope I am not recognized by the authorities. I hope I am not too late. P. So we do have the, what is that? Zebra stone. The Zebra stone? I've carried this artifact ever since the day Jeremiah gave it to me, following the battle with the Tresanti? Tresanti? Oh. It seems to throw out a shockwave of considerable force, and ever since I acquired the stone I have noticed a strange sightings and visual anomalies. However, the power of the stone has its dark side. On occasion, a beast from beyond this world has attacked me. My only explanation for its appearance is that I was using the stone's power for too long. I have not seen the beast for a while, of course. I have not needed the stone. My trusty revolver, a 6-shot weapon of forged metal grace, durable yet lightweight. My military piece has seen many a country and spilled much blood over the years. Scry. A spell that allows me to see and hear past events from the geographic location in which I happen to be standing. It also casts an ethereal light on enemies and darker areas, giving me the ability to see my foes, as well as find my way. I must be careful in its use, as it has no offensive power and it seems to drain my energies for short durations. Learned men have stated that they believe that man has yet to unlock the full potential of the mind. While traveling to the Orient after the war, I met up with a local seer who told me that I was one of the chosen few, one of only a handful of individuals that he had ever met that had this ability. He called it scrying, to be able to read portions of the past. Most of the people who possess this power, he said, over the course of their lives eventually fell into this ability, mind-tired from the barrage of images and sounds that could be heard from both the past and the present, the real and unreal. I know I have the ability to scry because of the subtle words I hear calling within me at times, begging me to look deeper into the past, deeper at what actually isn't even in front of me. But I am truly wondering if this is the gift I dreamed of, or a sick curse placed on me by an outside force. My objectives. Meet with your old friend Jeremiah. Okay. Before that, controls. Sensitivity, drop that shit. Okay. Got some rats. Hey, what's that? Why is shift duck? Oh, why is shift duck? Keep it just control. I don't know what shift should be, but definitely not that. Maybe it should be. No, we'll keep it C. There's no run, okay. I'm in the water. Couple of bats. Oh! Okay, there's a dude here. Okay, that was kind of cool.
I'm Patrick Galloway, a friend of Jeremiah's. Sorry it took me so long to get here. His letter said it was most urgent.
Jeremiah was beginning to think that the letter never arrived in your hands. He's been quite anxious to see you. We've all been quite worried. Jeremiah's now bedridden. Follow me and I'll show you to his living quarters.
Why, thank you.
I apologize for the look of the house, but there's only a skeleton crew of servants now. Jeremiah let go of everyone else, and the house is much too large for us to clean. Because we've lost electricity to most parts of the house, we can only maintain the living quarters.
As I was saying, I always wondered what it's like to live in a massive mansion.
This family's had so much tragedy. I hope you can help him.
Oh, you gotta love the old school graphics, eh?
Stuck. Stuck.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Can I help you, sir? He's like, woo! Just disappears. Ew. Well, that wasn't very nice. That was a bit rude, dare say.
Patrick, you made it.
At your service, Jeremiah. Sorry for the delay, but I've been abroad. What happened to you?
It seems I've come under the watchful eye of the Reaper, my friend. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Apparently too long.
Patrick, I came back from the war only to find my entire estate in disarray. My brother Aaron disappeared first, and then my sister Bethany. My declining health is a result of an old war wound, and unfortunately, the symptoms are irreversible. I didn't summon you here to watch me die. I need your help.
Anything I can do. Just name it.
Strange events began happening around the manor. After thinning out my staff, they ransacked my estate, taking whatever they could carry. The rest of the help was quick to follow, as they feared rumors of my family's curse. I can't help but think it's more than a coincidence that strange happenings have increased since I've been back from the war. I want to get to the bottom of this, but I'm just too weak to investigate it myself. I'm relying on you to step in for me.
Of course, Jeremiah. The only reason I risk coming back here is to assist you however I can.
My thanks to you, Patrick.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like it came from downstairs.
I'll check it out. Lock the door behind me.
Wait, you're not gonna talk about the bloody spirit we just saw? You are kidding me. There was a thing over here, and my lord. There was a thing here. It's not gonna give it to me now. Alright. From now on, if we see an item, we gotta collect it.
Jammed.
But we're not gonna talk about the fact that we saw a spirit.
Won't budge.
Okay. Oh, there he is again. Good tidings, sir. Okay, well, good on ya.
Jammed. Jammed.
Jammed. Dude, if I saw that, I'll be like, nah, I'm out. This shit place is haunted, man. You gotta leave.
Stuck. Stuck.
It gave me a fright. Nothing here. Oh. Oh. Hello, sir.
Can you describe what you can only see? As the bonds of flesh are broken, the world becomes apparent.
The what now? My god, I can see. Health bag. An item? Yes, it is an item. Damn, I missed one. Oh, it's gonna be jumpy spook stare. Yep. Yourself. I like it. I can't jump onto this. Well, before we go there, let's check out this area then.
Stuck.
As I thought. What is that? Oh! Wait, how do I reload? I gotta find out how to reload. Sorry. What am I reloading this? There's no reload? Am I supposed to reload? Alt. Weapon action? Maybe? Okay. Alt. Good to know. Okay, so they break through the windows. Whoa! Whoa! Headshot. Oh, he's definitely dead. Well, thanks for the health pack, I guess. Oh, face got eaten. Oh! Good thing they're morons. They're the same guy, are you? Better not be. Alright, we've got like 97 bullets. I'm happy about that. Nothing here. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, we already got variants already.
Jammed. Stuck.
Oh, that's not ominous at all. But there's nothing at the back here, right? Well, is that my footprints in the blood? That's kind of cool. I see you up there.
Help me, Patrick!
It'll be fine. Oh. New journal. F3? Joseph's note. Okay, it's a bunch. I have just returned from the standing stones. Whatever inspired an ancient people to build these stones out on what windswept isle, I cannot guess. While I have seen sights like this before, something about the stones has resonance within me. Why would ancient people trouble themselves to build these monoliths on such an isolated island? It would have been far easier to establish a similar ritual area on the mainland itself. I find it curious that for as long as my family has owned this house, no one has taken it upon themselves to truly research the land which we own. Considering I had not returned to the manor since I was a child, I never realized the curious nature of my inheritance. Why does this area have such a strange collection of archaeological artifacts? While I strongly doubt there is any connection between Neolithic stones, a decaying monastery, and the tower that the estate was built, and wraps itself around the significance of 3 major archaeological sites, cannot be denied. The tower is a local legend itself. Supposedly during a great storm, the tower just appeared on this site. Of course, no one can tell me when this happened. All I can tell is that it is a gutted shell of what it once was. No doubt this is why it has been sealed off for so long. The monastery is now a crumbled ruin. It certainly is just a remnant of some reclusive order of monks. Seems that island is dotted with these retreats. I will have to travel out to the island someday. Perhaps I will take the children. Joseph. This is the conversation with Jeremiah. I've arrived in time, apparently just in time. Completely bedridden, Jeremiah is a shadow of his old self, appearing many pounds and a few shades lighter. His explanation for calling to me is still unclear. He speaks of strange happenings around the estate, problems that he is unable to rectify in his weakened state, and has requested that I investigate. I, of course, agreed. Before I could ponder where to begin my exploration, the servant who showed me to Jeremiah's room screamed from downstairs. Often, where to begin is the most difficult step. Remembrance. I've already done that one. Okay, so the objective now is protect Jeremiah from strange beasts. Oh! Secret. What is this? Gain an amplifier. What the hell is an amplifier? This strange crystalline stone seems to be a source of finite power that may be used to increase the power and effectiveness of my spellcasting. Must keep my eyes peeled and ears open for its pinkish hue and low hum. There was a low hum? Didn't even hear it. Now that we know there's going to be some secret areas. Typically in these types of games there are many secret areas. It's one of those old school things.
Won't budge.
Jeremiah?
Those beasts were after me.
What in God's name were those things?
They're called howlers. And while I've never seen one before tonight, I've heard of them for years.
Those weren't natural, my friend. We're fighting more than superstitions here.
Perhaps I was being naive not to tell you, but there might be something more sinister at work here. When I was a boy, I encountered something I can't quite explain. You see, there was this isle of standing stones that sits just off the estate. Someone had carved a sigil into each of the stones, something indiscernible. Father had many books on the occult, one of which contained a sketch of that very symbol. I took my brothers and sisters out to the island and read from my father's book.
Well, what happened?
Something answered. The ocean began to boil, and a great wind whipped against us as we stood in the circle, and my siblings huddled to the ground in fear. Eventually, the wind died, and the sea settled. Patrick, I know it sounds like the ravings of a dying man, but I believe those standing stones had something to do with this. What has once been a taint upon this family has now begun to manifest itself.
But you told me you're dying. Doesn't this curse end with you?
Who knows? My brothers and sisters are dead, but I don't think they're really gone. I've heard some servants whispering. They think they've seen Lisbeth on the estate. My family has come for me. I sense them, Patrick. By now, you and I know the supernatural exists. You saw the Howlers. And what about our encounters with the Tersante during the war? You still even carry the Gelzebah stone with you.
It's a token of the shaman's life I took. That's all.
I found a scroll with a picture of the Gelzebah on it. I believe it contains the way to awaken the stone's dormant power.
Okay.
Very well. Let me study this scroll overnight, and I'll see what I can do in the morning.
This house still hides many secrets. I'm counting on you to reveal them and put an end to this mess.
The next day in your guest room. You don't want to go. But let me get this straight. You went up to these weird stones and you summoned something. Why? Alright, Jeremiah disclosure. A piece of the puzzle. The scream downstairs was the result of an attack by a beast. Something Jeremiah calls a howler. Similar to a dog, the animal was pale in complexion, had claws as long as my arm, and could leap several meters from a dead stop. I killed the fiend, but before I could thoroughly inspect the corpse, it vanished without a trace. Upon questioning Jeremiah, I am a little more unnerved than I was after seeing the howler. He told a story involving his brothers and sisters, an isle of standing stones, and a sorcery book of his late father's. Apparently, the Covenant children, led by Jeremiah, went to the island and read from this strange book. Again, why? Why do people keep trying to read these occult books, man? Like, you can, yeah, read it, you know, educate yourself into it, but, you know, don't just call things upon the things because it's written on a book. Anyways, going on. He maintains it was simply a prank to scare his kin. There's your mistake. He believes something from within the ring of stones answered back, raging the sea, angering the wind, and shaking the earth. Since that time, Jeremiah has been visited by terrible misfortune. All of his brothers and sisters have passed away. I recall one late night in a foxhole. Jeremiah showed me a picture of the youngest sister, Elizabeth. No more than a teenager. She was so striking I found it hard to concentrate on his descriptions of the others. Okay, so he fancied the sister. Anyway, Jeremiah is not completely convinced they are indeed dead. Well, to be precise, he's not sure they have remained dead. I suspect that these are the delusions brought on by his memory of that day at the stones. Otherwise, I can only imagine this as a terrible prank played upon a dying man. But if they are only delusions, why not inform me of them when we first spoke? Why would he not write me of such in his letter? Perhaps he did not think I would come. Yes, that's exactly why. You get a letter or contact from a friend that you haven't seen in ages, and they're like, oh, by the way, I got spirits and ghosts attacking me. Do you want to come over and help me deal with this? Like, come on. Another thing, why is he writing it like this when you've clearly seen at least one of the brothers as a ghost, right? What's going on here? Is he not seeing this? Oh, new journal. Oh, great. Okay, bro, it's time to leave. Ectoplasm. What are my nuts? Alright, well, we'll read that one as well. The scroll Jeremiah gave me has revealed a powerful spell. It seems that with proper concentration and focus of my mana, I'm able to release ethereal bolts of ectoplasm from my hand. My first thought was like, I know you guys can't see it. I'm just jerking my hand and then throwing it at Anyways, unreliable at far range. The mystical damage seems quite effective in close quarters. I'm sure it is, buddy. I'm sure it is. Can I get burnt? Oh my god, yes you can. Why do I always have to test things like that? Like, can't I just go, yep, that's probably a stupid thing to do and not do it? Wait, can I? Is there a load? No, you have to manually load. Oh my lord. Alright, we're gonna save. Move on. Okay, so we got some damage. That's fine. Huh? What's going on?
Have you noticed anything strange going on?
Apparently, Elizabeth's room was broken into last night during the commotion.
Where's her room?
Just down the hall from here. It's quite a mess.
Yes. It's quite a mess. He's gonna die. Okay. The butler said someone broke into Elizabeth's room. Perhaps I should investigate. And perhaps we shall. could have sworn he's gonna die or something.
Won't budge. Locked.
Bethany's key.
Jammed.
Jam.
Tell me what you know about Lisbeth.
Why, she was a fetching young lass. Quite the fiery temper, though. She could be placid and calm one minute, and then suddenly she's spitting curses and swinging her nails at you like an animal. 'Tis a pity her mother died birthing her.
Indeed.
Following her mother's death, I'd raised Lisbeth like my own. In the end, the wasting sickness got her. I'd cared for her when she was sick and watched her wither away to nothing. Pity a young woman has to die in the spring of her life. Now she rests with her poor mother at the family mausoleum. The groundskeeper claims to have seen her recently. Oh man, seeing a ghost is never a good omen.
Where can I find this groundskeeper?
He's out in the gardens. You can get there through the kitchen.
Your knowledge is appreciated. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. 3. I spoke with the maid about Elizabeth. The sibling's mother, Eveline, apparently died while giving birth to her, and the housekeeper filled the void of her maternal absence. She said Elizabeth was a very beautiful girl with a short, violent fuse who passed away from a wasting disease. I take note of the irony of someone who was so beautiful dying of such heinous disease that calls for the destruction of their vanity. The maid said that the groundskeeper believes to have seen Elizabeth alive. Having seen Elizabeth with my own eyes, I can only believe this maid's frightful testimony. I'll go down to the kitchen and try to find my way out to the gardens anyway. Okay, we're gonna save again, because I think that's what we gotta do, right? We're just gonna keep saving in case we go the wrong way.
Need a key.
I need a study key. Shit. Let me save you.
Help me!
I will try, but I don't know where to go. Oh my lord. My accuracy. Well, she dead. Okay. In case anyone doesn't know, this Elizabeth. Reminds me. Nothing here. Oh, the guy ran off. Oh, health kit. Nice. A lot of mirrors.
Jammed.
Oh damn, you right then? I guess not. Okay, again, gotta keep saving. We probably can't go downstairs, so we're not gonna bother. Since this is open, we'll go here. Left or right? Let's go left. New journal? Can I play this? I cannot. Oh yeah, another long letter. So there's gonna be a lot of reading. Dearest mother, All is not well here at the Covenant estate. Joseph, my husband, who once charmed me with his goodwill and smile, now seems distant and reclusive. I realized that when we met there are those imperfections one must look past, and that your heart helps you to forgive. However, Joseph's strange obsession keeps him in the library at all hours of the night. Seldom are we spending time together, and even more rarely does he want to exercise his husbandry rights towards me. I'm beginning to feel inadequate, especially when he talks of his desire for children prancing around the estate. What am I to do? I bide most of my time alone in the greenhouse, reminiscing of my sweet youth and the rich, gallant Peter Rocana, who would wait patiently on me and shower me with expensive gifts like my beloved pearl necklace. Things could have been different had I kept that social path. Instead, I feel like I'm the fool for getting involved with Joseph Covenant. His prime moments are being spent in his library with books twice as old as me. Apparently, my visage can't garner his attention. What dear advice would you give me, dearest mother? I'll be waiting for your response. I hope this letter finds you and Father well. Tell Father not to worry about his little Robin, that I've left the nest but shall never leave his heart. With love, Evelyn. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, another health kit. Nice. Retake those. Oh! Right in the nutsack. Oh! Right in the nutsack. Oh! Oh shit! Ah! Oh my lord! Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I mean, I guess the nutsack shots don't really do too much because they don't have any nuts. Oh. Another journal article. It is truly a pity that my dear wife Evelyn passed away birthing Elizabeth. She would have loved to see them all grow. I cannot help but think that she would have been able to tame this wild streak that they all have exhibited lately. A mother is a soothing influence. I unfortunately cannot offer them this solace. I wish I could understand what brought on this recent behavior. I have received a letter today from Ambrose boarding school. He has been expelled. I don't know what to do with that boy. With the behavior of the children so appalling, I have no choice but to bring them home. Perhaps I can find a tutor. I hope being under my watchful eye will calm their spirits. The last 6 weeks have been terrible. The tutor was a complete disaster. In fact, the poor man just packed his bags and left in the night. Any form of discipline is hopeless with Ambrose and almost seems completely lost on the others. The only thing I have been able to do is play to their interests. I have noticed that each child has their own avid curiosity. Strange to see it manifest at such an early age, but who am I to discourage the one moment of peace I can find with them? I now understand why the children are behaving wildly. Jeremiah came to me frightened and crying. Several years ago, the children broke into my library and procured one of my research books without my knowledge. But how was I to know a 12-year-old boy would take interest in those dusty tomes? I do not know what passage they read, but I suspect that it had led to the current predicament concerning their behaviors and eccentricities. Jeremiah says they woke the spirits of the island. Hopefully I can determine what the children have done. Perhaps there is a solution. I have pored over the volumes of research, and I am no closer to understanding what Jeremiah and the children may have conjured. None of the incantations in the books could have caused this to happen. Calling a demon or consulting spirits should not have such a long-lasting disturbing effect. I even traveled to the stones. Nothing there gave me clues to what has happened. Perhaps if they had only told me at the time, I would have more insight. Now any clues would be long gone. I have determined the stones are some sort of focus. Perhaps there is a reason so many people have been attracted and repulsed by this land. It seems that my own fascination with the standing stones has wrought its corruption upon my children. Joseph. Damn. What a way to go. Okay, so we got the story element. Now we go back out.
Jammed.
Jammed. Bloody howlers, man. Oh, I see blood tracks. Die! Die! Whoa! I got... Great, they got the maid. I got 7's key though. Gotta find out where that 7's key go.
Jammed.
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 Jammed. Not jammed, hello. Did I miss this jump scare? Aw, lame. I think I may have missed the jump scare. Oh well.
Jammed.
We'll save it here, just in case. Oh.
Stuck.
Oh, health pack. Nice. What is this room supposed to be? Just a storage room? Was I supposed to come this way? Oh, this is the kitchen. We're gonna load. And we'll go the other way. That's what I miss about some games where there's quick save and quick load. So good.
Locked.
Ah, got that. Well, we saw Elizabeth.
Jammed.
How do we get bunny jump from this? I guess it doesn't matter, right?
Won't budge.
Probably save it here.
Won't budge.
Oh, seems like there's a lady alive still, so...
Stuck.
Servant's key.
Is that the door to the gardens?
Yes, it is. However, I don't have the key. I lent it to the maid. I believe she is cleaning Herr Keisinger's room today. It's located in the east wing of the house.
Thanks. I appreciate your help.
East wing of the house.
Stuck.
What is she doing? Oh, I'll let her be. Let's read the journal. The door to the manor gardens is locked. The cook says the maid is the only one with the key, and she is cleaning Kaisinger's room in the east wing. Kaisinger. While that name might not ring true for the servant, I am deeply disturbed that Otto Kaisinger would even be here. What the hell does that bastard want with my friend and his family? I can only be sure that when our paths cross, he will get more than a stern word from me. I only wonder how he plans to answer my questions when my hands are gripped tightly around his throat. Otto has done more to damage my reputation than I care to remember. I have no doubts that should he find out that I've made it out to the Covenant estate, he'll stop at nothing to foil my attempts at uncovering the mysteries that seems to be plaguing this family and my dear friend. Well then, let's deal with that, shall we?
Stuck.
Did she just throw shit at me? This bitch.
Won't budge.
My, how kind of you. Oh. I guess even in death, you never stop learning. Hey. I'm here, you bastard.
Where is it? I know it is around here someplace.
Be gone, foul spirits.
Ah, here it is.
Can you put it back where you found it from? Hey, that worked. Okay, here we go. Reddish leaves swirl in the wind like lost souls in search of rest. Like an open sketchbook focused on my dreams, this land is forever pictured as a comforting autumn dusk, replete with a golden sky, with crackling river water and bubbling marshes that dot the land. It feels like a romantic artist's canvas. Upon further investigation, I have sensed horrendous visions of a Nile doomed, decorated as a picturesque facade in this endless autumn dusk, spiny tree roots deep into the foul earth, licking the ground dry of all that is good. Carcasses populate the brush, their putrid remains swallowed whole by the land, and the corners of this malevolent area are teeming with vicious, ungodly prey, all whilst the grass stretches over this land, twisting together like veins of pulsating sinew, as if the ground were alive, keen on the inhabitants that parade on its back. Beady, black, soulless eyes flash across the air. Tiny, quick-winged bats streak through the brightest sky. Flying razors waiting for the perfect moment to descend. As they swoop by, I see sharp, bloodied teeth, a wicked demonic smile. From the darting blurs, I hear an ominous whistling that chills my soul. They own the skies here. Wraith-like, hooded minions, overseers without heart or soul, patrol this land. Slash and stitch techniques permeate their faces and arms, patched together like cheap quilts. Using the skin from the bodies of rank corpses, they gather and live like packs of rabid wolves, instigating fights for supremacy. These abominations thirst for my destruction. They are mostly clustered around the footpaths that seem to traverse upwards along a cliffside. But alternate groupings are planted among watering holes and hollowed trees. Further down the path, it is as if the shadows are swallowing the surroundings whole, without a perchant of logic or drop of meaning. It is as if the only reason for this actually lies in darkness itself, like royalty that rules the black void, entombed in the night infinite. It is she, the eternal mistress of shadows. Aaron. What? Oh no. No! Don't you dare go to the people! Oh. Heh, dodge that.
The great hall of paintings. There is the truth. Image becomes reality. He will rise again. The ritual continues through our blood.
He flies around. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly just drop the SFX and ambient just a tad. Yeah, just a tad. Okay, we're gonna quick save again. Nice. You guys aren't alive, are you? Quick save. We'll go somewhere else.
Bethany often used this room as her office after Jeremiah left for the war.
Okay. Thanks. Oh. Oh. The horrors. I often wonder, like, will I still get the effect? No, I won't get the effect. But the... Oh. What? Ah, man, my aiming sucks! I'm wasting way too many bullets. Oh my lord. Oh, you all dropped that. Running low. Oh, boom. Jeremiah, I am warning you about Bethany. She has become obsessed with Father's books since you have left for the war. She is increasingly paranoid and secretive. She locks herself in the sunroom or disappears on horseback. I know she is corresponding with a number of outsiders. I fear she is making family business known to these strangers. I doubt we want her bringing unneeded attention to the family. You know she is the last person we want near those stones. How could you have left us? I feel the fingers of this curse reaching out to us. Don't think you can escape. You know you have to come back. Damn it, Jeremiah. You have doomed us all and you are a coward for leaving us. Can you hear the whispers, Jeremiah? Even another continent isn't far enough. Remember, I tried to go as well. I still heard them. Even in Asian dens and German gutters. I figured it out. It's inside. It won't be long before you cross the threshold, brother. Aaron. Okay, so he got messed up from that. So if I do this, it's still glowing.
Jammed. Won't budge.
I just do this constantly? Like, how does that work?
Won't budge.
Oh, she dead.
Jammed.
Maybe it was just a glitch. Yeah, like a children's bedroom here. Elizabeth bit me today. I cannot understand what has gotten into her lately. She used to be such a graceful, proper little girl. She even licked her lips afterwards. I believe I should leave this place. Mary Turner. And I believe you did the right thing. I thought I could like use this. Oh, that was the biting. I thought I saw something up there. It's like, what was that? I don't know if I want to be here. Hey Elias, thanks for jumping on by. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Yeah, this game is like a bit longer. Fuck! Holy shit! What a nasty trap! That was mean. Better be worth it though. All that for a health pack. I just wasted a health pack. Whoa! I love how these doors just don't open properly. Oh yeah, this isn't frightening at all. Got 7 health this time. Yeah, I must have wasted one. Yeah.
Stuck.
Oh! What's this one behind me? Bloody always ambushing me, these bastards. Oh, what the? Oh, that's a mirror. Oh, finally some ammo. Oh, lady. Is this just like a different part of the map?
Stuck.
Stuck. Oh, health back. Nice. Ooh. Take those. Oh my lord! I could have died there.
Locked. What is that?
What is that? Whatever it is, die. Great. ungodly beings
Jammed.
that I can't see.
Jammed. Jammed.
Can I break these? I think it's worth using a shot. Okay. The answer is no. The power is really here. I can feel it grow as this family shrinks. 10 little, 7 little, 5 little Indians. So sad I spilled Covenant blood prior to my arrival. Ha! It was a trifle beneath me. But arriving without a cause nor invitation at the king's throne simply would not do. Insignificant fodder she was. But Patrick Galloway, how is it I did not foresee his arrival? Still strange to me that Jeremiah's affection for the Irishman did not waver with time. Even after the wonderful night at Cashel, I wait his arrival. Auto cursing it. Okay. Oh. Oh. Save. Oh, this place is horrifying. Some connections are made to be discovered, while others should remain unseen. Some lands are best never spoken, as their hell lies in between. The worlds ring in the mind like a dream, with irony not lost. For how do you say it? Oneros is simply that. The dream city of forgotten souls, governed by none but watched by many. With a sky that bleeds crimson, it is the only uncharted realm this scholar has witnessed. For the single time I attempted to graph the land, it seemed to belittle me by changing shape. I will keep watch over this tower until the entrance can be sealed. Auto casino. Okay. Man, I have no idea what's going on. No! I almost fell to my death. Because I just wanted to strafe jump. Oh, there's one behind me as well. No. More than 4 shots. Unless I get the head, I guess. Maybe there's damage. Ooh. I mean, this doesn't look like a boss battle at all, does it? Gotta go grab whatever this thing is. A health vial. Oops. Oh yes. Platforming! Oh, spits! I need a better weapon. Honestly, these weapons sucks. What the hell fun? Maybe I should... It's time to use the other weapon. How do I use spells? What's my controls for spells? Spell select. Right mouse button. And or R. Okay. Ectoplasm. Let's try it.
I'll show you real magic.
afraid. Fighting a wizard now? Ow! Oh, hell no, 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 no. I'm hiding from that. Where's he going? As long as he's gone. Bro. Oh, damn. Let's go. Okay, that's what I needed. Now come back here. Kick your ass. What was that? Oh, well, we got something. Mythology. I don't even know how to say that. Anurai were a personification of dreams, although I don't think they were very common in mythological stories. But we get the term for a person who studies dreams from it. Ah, thank you. It's pretty cool. Maybe we're supposed to go in? Nice. And we're in a closet. And there's a dead maid. With blood. It's going upwards. Cool. Wait. I have heard this weapon only in story, created and forged of gold. It is a mystical weapon of Tibetan folklore that was lost in the mountainous areas during a great battle. They called it the war cannon. Rumor has it that the person who holds this weapon must be of pure heart for it to function correctly. I seem to be able to discharge some sort of cold sphere out of it. I wonder if it can slow down these bastard creatures. I just want to know if it uses ammo. Ah, use it here. That's pretty cool. Screw you, Otto. Oh, nice. Wait, does it use ammo or not? I'm so confused. I don't want to like just frivolously waste this. Alright, let's just not fight these guys. Ow!
Won't budge.
Okay, that's not that
Stuck.
powerful, I guess. Maybe I should use this gun. Why are there so many of them? And then once we cleared the room, then we go back to this. And then screen it out.
Won't budge. Jam.
Although I'm most likely gonna forget. Nope, nothing.
Won't budge.
I probably should save actually. Never know. I feel like this is infinite. That guy just appeared. This guy's so annoying. Can you not? It's just... Oh my god, multiple.
Jammed.
Damn, it was the dragon. It's freaking me out.
Jammed.
Jammed.
Stop.
I guess that's fine. Is that? Oh, it's just him being stuck on that bloody thing.
Stuck.
Whoa, shot twice. Did you see that? I guess, why not, right?
Jammed.
Good.
Jammed.
I know that's open, but we're gonna go. Oh, did it break my thing?
Won't budge.
No. Okay. Oh, health pack. An ether trap. What the hell's an ether trap? There we go. According to legend, ether traps have the ability to tap into another ethereal plane of existence. And in doing so, the traps themselves become black holes in which spirits can be whisked away and temporarily trapped in another dimension. And while I am certain these magical weapons were not meant for our eyes, I am always humbled when the course of my studies prove truth to legend.
Won't budge. Need a key.
Bethany's room. Okay.
Stuck.
I feel like I'm just running around in circles at this point.
Locked.
Oh. Can I help you, sir? Alright, you wanna play hardball? Let's play hardball then. Eat this! Okay, that did nothing. Maybe I need to blast him. My mana back. Let's blast! What a dick. How is this not working? Fine, be a bitch. I'll save it here just in case I can't come back to it. What a bitch, it's still there. I swear, if I can't go back there, I'm gonna be very annoyed. Oh, he's just trapped in here, okay. The battle area. Oh, thank goodness there's a mirror there. Look at this cannon I'm holding. How does one go through it? Huh? Ectoplasm? No? How does one go through this?
Won't budge.
I am stumped. How do we break? Oh! Oh! That's kind of cool. I have fire magic now? Oh, let's light them all up. Ooh. New mana, magic. Gather in my groin. Dispel. Okay, here we go. I'm fairly certain this can stop or affect any and all magic I may encounter. I might try this spell on an obstacle of smaller magnitude, lest it fail in my most dire time. Smart. Oh. That's lame.
Need a key.
Oh, so that's serving key.
Won't budge. Jammed.
Jammed. Oh, can I actually? Oh. I am in the kitchen area.
Won't budge.
I don't see how this helps me. Oh! Oh, great. I'm surprised I didn't kill. Oh, it gets me out straight away.
Won't budge.
Okay, we're gonna reload. You bastard. Where are you? Fine. Keep moving on. Can't do this stupid thing again. Bye. Ow! Red, let's go. Go back. R. Spell. R. Trying to figure out what those things look like to me. Holy moly! Dude, that's messed up. I really hate these guys. With a passion now.
Won't budge. Stuck. Stuck.
All right, silver bullets. Nice. I can kill werewolves.
Won't budge.
Fine. Health pack. Bullets.
Stuck. Jammed. Jammed.
It's lame. Most of them are jammed. Okay, now we go down here. My lord. Gotcha. I might save it here.
Stuck.
All that for a health pack? Yes, it's kind of worth. Much health trap. We got 12, which is pretty good. Oh. Oh, Molotovs, let's go. We like those. Ugh. Oh, health pack. Very nice.
Stuck. Jammed.
That's it? Tell me I came all the way here for that. Oh, are you not affected by this? I guess it was worth exploring here. I'm gonna assume this is jammed. Oh, they blocked it off. I'm trying to fight them off.
Won't budge.
Dude, I don't know about these guys, but I would have left ages ago. I mean, if there's monsters about, like, do you really want to be here? Oh, so that's how you get back up. Not that we can anyways. Okay, let's have oh, we're finally in the gardens area.
Stuck.
Oh. Are you the gardener?
What can you tell me about Lisbeth?
I've seen her. I've seen poor Elizabeth on the heather.
When?
I was coming back to the manor one evening, and I saw a silhouette perched atop a hill. At first, I thought it was a banshee, but I caught a glimpse of her face by the family mausoleum. It was Lisbeth, poor dear.
Family mausoleum?
It's to the west of the main house, through the trees.
Is that near the standing stones by chance?
Standing stones? You have no need to go out there. There's nothing but bad luck and suffering for all who visited that island. I'll unlock the gates of the outer grounds, but I assure you that venturing out to the standing stones will lead to no good.
Well, thanks for that, I guess. I finally spoke with the servant the maids said had seen Elizabeth. He is convinced he saw her perched on a hill, watching him. West of the manor, the family mausoleum seems the first place to investigate. Thanks, bud.
Jammed.
But before I go out there, I want to check out this area. We'll save it. Any time we're going to do any deviations. Just because, you know, just because. I don't want to like activate an area accidentally. Oh.
What are you doing here?
Just tell me where that trail heads off to.
Bethany used to go horseback riding in the hills, but that was so long ago.
Won't budge. Stuck.
I think I freaking teleported, by the way. Huh. Unless there's more of them. Alright, let's oh, let me help you. Get over here. Saved your life. And he gives me nothing in return. No, that's fine. I didn't do it for him, I did it for me. Okay, oh! Silver bullets. Cool. Thank you, Lord. Alright, we'll go explore this area and then we'll probably call it from there. Save it. Oh. That was quick.
You're more of a mule than a man.
Look at the paws on her. Her skulking away. I think it's time to go back to pistol. Oh, look at that, 666. Spooky number. I know I'm gonna do this, but can you actually fall off? You can fall off. Just load that. I was hoping there was something here. This skybox. Can't climb that, okay. I shot over it. I like that this weapon's infinite and I hate it as well. Because it reduces the challenge. I feel like it needs like a charge time or something. Ow. Man, this guy can't not climb slopes. He's always sliding off. I'll look around the mausoleum first. Very cool, but not cool enough.
Jammed.
The weird looking trees, right? Not just me. Alright, we're gonna save it because I'm gonna use a Molotov on this. That toss was horrendous. Okay, we're gonna load. Okay, so that's how the Molotov works, I guess. Oh, bullets. Don't mind me. Don't know why there's bullets here, but
Stop.
Oh, I want it.
Won't budge. Won't budge.
Wolf pack as well. Oh! I gotta keep my mind on these things. It's locked. It's not working. Oh, small. Invoke. Gather in my balls. Journal. This spell causes creatures I have just killed to be brought back to life, this time to join my cause. As disturbing as it is to call the dead back, I'm afraid that if the scroll doesn't work correctly, I may be raising these devilish creatures only to have to fight them all over again. There is no accounting for what might happen should I attempt to use it on a living organism. Ooh, well, well, well. Oh, he's gone. Doesn't help. I will try to invoke. Invoke didn't work. Fight for me, little one. Yeah, while they're fighting. Amplify. Is he winning or losing? What? Invoke. Fight! Fight, little one! Nice. Okay, it doesn't try to kill me. Good. To invoke this one. You see, I do not have the power to invoke the big ones? That's lame. Come, little one. You're with me. We should save it. I feel like there was something else I could have done. Bloody bats! Get out of here! Rise, my minion. Rise! Skelly bros. They don't come back, do they? They're remaining suspiciously long. Okay. Health pack. With 15 health now. Very nice. Oh shit. I hate that when the camera goes wonky like that. Oh, try to raise the skelly bros. They die. Ow! I don't like how many skelly bros are around. So this thing is an AoE. Good to know. Ooh. Throw stones at me? Fuck, they're accurate as well? I don't know why sometimes I can't, like... use the broke spell. Do I have to, like, burn their bones or something? Very annoying. How much health do I have to use one? Okay. Not exactly sure. Ah, that's what I'm supposed to go. I just saw something. It's whatever. Aha! What is that? Do I have to parkour this? Parkour? Or can I just shoot it? I need to parkour this. Is there an alternate for this move? Damn it. How do I get that? Stay down. How does one get up? I thought like the other ones just shoot it down. Oh, is that one way to find out? Probably should save it here actually. Save. Yes, I'm sure. I don't know why that. I would have thought that was gonna work. Maybe I need to dispel? Ectoplasm? Okay, I'm gonna need help. How the heck do I get this? I'm burning! Am I even supposed to get this? Surely, right? Alright, I need help getting that. Someone tell me how to get that. There's gotta be some secret. I mean, there's gotta be something stupid, right? Like climb here or something. What? I think it is, isn't it? Okay. We are going to load. Oh. No, in fact, now we're gonna load again. Really is just a parkour thing, I think. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way? No, oh, even if I went that way, there's nowhere to jump. Okay. Oh, no way. I feel like there should be an easier way to jump this. Okay. No. I can't believe they put this parkour challenge in this game. You! Oh. You! Ah! Come on, man. I was there. That's so annoying. Next time we save it, so we don't have to do that all over again. of Arcane World. These strange tattoos seem to heighten my ability to channel magic. They also remind me of the tattoos that Trisanti shaman had when we fought him in the war. With these tattoos, I feel the mana surge into my being. No doubt, the more of these I find, the better I can battle these abominations. What did it do that like? I guess we'll just keep moving on. Okay, we probably should save it here actually. Yeah, so we'll save it here. So we'll end it for today. Thank you everybody that joined on board. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's stream. Thank you for sticking around. Much appreciated. Hopefully this was as fun as it was for me as it was for you. I'm hoping so. That was Clive Barker's Undying. Might do another. Wow, we have so many of these. Just gonna put that down. Okay. Maybe later. It was an interesting game. It was an interesting game. It feels different because I haven't played that in such a long time. But you know, it's a good different. It's a good different. Like I'm still invested, even though like the story could be a bit better. I feel like the premise is really nice, but there's something about it that's missing. I feel like it's just like this. The story is just glazed across, and maybe it's just the way I'm playing, and that might be interfering for that. But that's what it kind of feels like. Anyway, thank you everybody that joined the board. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's stream. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Comment down below to help the channel grow, and share it around, and hopefully it'll steal the show. And as always, take it easy. Till next adventure, I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. We're also going to go for a raid. We're going to raid someone we haven't raided in a long time. Let's see, who haven't we raided in a while? Oh yeah. Raid Sat.